we're live, and hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. And welcome to Shoshie's Magnificent Minis. I do not have my lovely husband Mike tonight, so we will do some really cool model working with some. I'm gonna make some marble, faux marble. I've got these two vases here. Hey, good morning. It's Stephen Hugh 01. Good to see you. Also, before I get started, I want to give a quick shout out to two new followers who followed me. Oops, where did it go? Who followed me right before the show. Hold on, I'm going to switch. I got on my table. So we'll be doing this. This is one of my little examples. Here is my bases that I've got. There are like a couple of. I just dropped my mouse. Ah! And I dropped all my references to show you guys as well. It stinks being on a really tall chair because I have to jump up into my chair. I'm so short. Good. Hello, Genuine Vision. Good morning. Good morning to both of you. We're going to be Lotus Cobra. Hello. How are you? I want to give a quick shout out real quick to Mazgri. Thank you so much for the follow. And also to Red Dragon Model Works. Thank you also for the follow. All right, let's show you. First of all, what I always do when I start trying to paint some kind of texture or any kind of thing that is something that I could potentially copy, I download some references. So this is an actual picture of faux marble. So I'm going to be referencing this and helping show you guys how to do this yourself. Taste Way is God, Deacon of the North for she. Welcome, guys. Morning. Yeah, they are. You're in Chicago, Taste Way? That's not too far from me. I just got back from Chicago, in fact, and I have so much, well, Chicago land. The people from actual Chicago would say, that's the burbs. I was in Arlington Heights and close to Schaumburg. Okay, hold on, let me get the reference up on the floor. Hopefully it won't be covered with too much cat hair. Hi. Yeah, they are on the other side of the world, I believe, if it's morning. I know Jan is in Korea. Is that right? Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I totally want to use this. It's got sort of a rust and this blue. It's beautiful. And so simple. This would be so simple to do. So, and here's some white marble. This is not a very clear picture, so I may not use that. So we have a start, and plus I have this little, it's like dollhouse wallpaper or dollhouse flooring or whatever that I found. What is the deal with Chicago people not using ketchup? The deal is that it is a travesty to put ketchup on Chicago hot dogs. Chicago hot dogs are like no other hot dogs. You don't put ketchup on them. It covers up the amazing taste. Am I right? Yes, it's illegal. Exactly. I got rid of the dry palette today. For this, I've got my wet palette. Just a sponge in a Tupperware container with some water and some palette paper. So I don't have to worry about my paint flying out all the time. So real quick, I am going to show all this. Do you want to see the stuff that I got? When I went to Games Plus. It's this mega miniatures and hobby store. And I got so much stuff. Your mayor actually released your violent gangbangers on those that use ketchup. That's awesome. Anyway, let me know if you want to see I've got a huge bag of loot. I probably spent almost $250 at Games Plus. Because I live in a smaller town south of Chicago. We only have like 1 or 2 game stores, And the extent of the stuff they have is like Citadel and a little army painter, and that's mostly it. So I don't get a chance to get all my hobby stuff. And I don't like buying it online unless it's Amazon, because then I have to pay 10 million different kinds of shipping. Please show no good game stores in Canada. Really? How's that work? Do you have to order online, Jabberwock? Okay. My bag. Hold on. Check this out. This is my bag of stuff from Games Plus. We also went to this store in Arlington Heights called Mitsuya. It's this like Japanese grocery store, and I got Hello Kitty strawberry marshmallows, and they're really yummy. And they smell so good. That's not part of this. Okay, I got a mega thing from Gale Force 9. It was $18 at this particular store of green stuff, because some of you may know I'm teaching a basing class in St. Charles, Illinois, which is near Chicago, in October at Dragon Fall Con. And so, hey, thank you so much for the cheer, Deacon of the North. Oh, wait, no, that's Dort Torlin. I just looked at the wrong person. Thank you, Darth. I appreciate the cheer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Deacon's also from Canada, so he also has trouble getting stuff. So, green stuff. All right. That is going to be used for my basing class. I'll put that in the little thing there. Let's see. What else did I get? Oh, this is big. I don't know if this is going to work for me or not. Dusty. Nobody else has bought this. It's called Fix It. It is multimedia repair compound. This is, there's three different kinds here. Fix It Beef. Can't remember. Maybe they're all the same. Anyway, I guess it's 2-part epoxy of some kind. There are also these tubes here and a safety solvent. And that was not cheap. Unlimited uses: industry, home repairs, automotive, boat repairs, planes, tool repairs, restorations, museum displays, aquatic uses, model making, outdoors displays, statue work, toy and doll repair, special effects, farm and ranch, more. That's my commercial. Anyway, a lot of that. I'm going to be using that on this base that I'm working on, because it needs to be smoothed out, and that's got the green valve. Let's see. Jabberwock, you really owe it to yourself to come to Illinois, not only to visit Chicago, but to go to Games Plus. Yes, and Deacon is trying to convince his wife to let him go, right, Deacon? Because actually you should just bring her, because she would like Chicago too. The Canadians should just invade Chicago, because we have hot dogs and pizza and Garrett's popcorn. Am I right? Garrett's popcorn, right? Garrett's popcorn is the bomb. Anybody who's never been to America, anybody who's never been to Chicago needs to have some. It sounds gross, but it's caramel cheese corn, and it's amazing. I got another, this is an army painter, another mat. I feel like I can never have too many of these, because I'm constantly like blurping up mine with paint, and I like having clean, fresh ones to photograph on sometimes. I got some Winsor Newtons. These were actually not bad price. One was only $21. It is, yeah, I don't buy these very much. These are going to be like only pull these out if you need to do eyes or if you need to do details. And I got 2 number 1s and 1 number 2. It's actually a really good set to demonstrate 2-brush blending with those. I got another pin vise, because I don't know why. Did your pin vices just go missing every single time? I might have like 4 or 5 of these. Yeah, I just needed another one, because I was like trying to drill, and I was like, where's my pin vise? I never find them. Shh, she hears, lol. Yeah, you need to bring her. Okay. Then I got Vallejo Extra Heavy Gel. And this is because I'm doing a water base and I want to make the little ripples, you know, on the surface of the water. Oh, shoot. Forgot the one thing that I definitely needed, and that's like the Vallejo still water effect. Alright, well, I might have to get something from Secret Weapon or something then. Anyway, this is to make the little ripples with. And it's obviously more than I'll probably ever use in my lifetime, but never know. Never know if I'm going to do massive amounts of water bases or something. You can also mix that to make mud and to make other stuff. Oxide paste. I got this idea from James Wapple, and he uses it for a lot of his bases. He will use it almost like a glue, but it's got sort of like a texture in it, so it makes the really awesome basing material, because you put this down and then you can stick your rocks and sticks into it and it hardens like a cement. You don't need glue or anything, you just paint right over it and it has, like I said, a texture. It says a rust colored slightly gritty base, much more fluid and less dense than the other store mediums and easily textured. Can be used as rough ground for acrylics, oils, or pastels and mixed with all other textured products or thinned down with water. Apparently it's non-toxic. And it's water-based, so it cleans up with water. I use that and the Vallejo Earth products quite a bit. This is my favorite spray varnish, and it works great in humid climates. I never have problems with it frosting up. It's Tester's Dull Coat. It's got the frosted top to it, and it is really small. It's only 3 ounces, and it's usually like $5, $5.50 for 5 ounces. So it's like $1 USD an ounce. What else? Oh, so I was too impatient to wait for Privateer Press to, like, I don't know, I just didn't want to order. So I went ahead and got the brand new colors, Grimkin Wicked Harvest colors from Privateer Press. And I'm so excited to use these. Grave Digger Denim, it looks like a dark navy blue. Deathless Metal, which looks an awful lot like my Tinny Tin from my game color, which I'm so excited about. You know I love me a metallic brown. Yes, this is an amazing haul. I spent a lot. I always spend a lot when I go there. Sickly Skin, which looks a lot like an ivory, but it looks like maybe it's a different color ivory. Maybe it's a little bit more green. Bogrin Brown, which I can't really tell what that's going to be like. Bog Moss, which is another green. And Meaty Ochre. Oh, that's the worst pun ever. Meaty Ochre. Like meat. Mediocre. Get it? That's awesome. So I may try to use some of these today. We'll see. Let me show you what they are. We'll flip back over to my hand cam. There we go. Okay. That's a beautiful orange, meaty ochre. That's not really ochre at all. That's a light orange. Ochre is a very desaturated yellow. Sickly Skin. And like I said, that does look like an ivory of some kind. Maybe it's just not as bright as the what's the other color? Menoth White Highlight. This one is the Gravedigger Denim, and that really does, that is denim. That color is a perfect denim. Oh, look at how pretty this is. That is worth the whole box right there. That is Deathless Metal, and I can tell you right now that is going to be my favorite color for all basing all of my golds and all of my bronzes. Wonder how long it'll be before they drift over to the UK. I'm sure you could order them now. I think they are on the website because I got these in the store. So I'm sure you can Oh, Flickster's hosting me. I know it's like way early in the morning for him. So Grave Digger Denim looks like coal black. Actually, it is much lighter. Hold on. Much lighter. That's green. Where's coal black? I will find it for you. They compare. Watch me not be able to find it. It's probably on my desk. Have it. There's coal black. Look at how much lighter it is. It's like a light coal black. It'd be a nice highlight for it. See, this is the denim and that's the coal black. Shoshie, so you said you're doing a basing tutorial at a con coming up in Illinois. It is in... Yes? Thank you so much for the host. The con is Dragonfall Con in St. Charles, Illinois in October. And you can look up Dragonfall Con St. Charles on the internet and I think you'll find it. And I'm doing basing. I'm doing a like super basics class where you paint a mini from start to finish, but it's super basic. And then I'm also doing a skin tones class. So 3 classes. Let me put these to the side. So excited about these new colors. Oh, we got one more color. So pretty. We call that chartreuse in the fashion world. Chartreuse. I'm teaching you new colors. Bog moss is the brand color. That, let me tell you what. This color and let me show you this color and that new orange. Probably. No, wait. Yeah, that might work. Well, let's do this. This is the wrong one too. This. Those are triadic. Those will make a really nice, like really, they might be split complementary. Those are a actual scheme on the color wheel. That can be another color that will go well with that. Is that those colors make great harlequins and other fancy bright colored figures. Just so you know, mediocre, murderous magenta. This is a really like reddish purple. It's beaten purple, which I covered up the thing, and then the new color is bog moss. So those colors look amazing together. Just so you know. Alright, next on the haul. I picked up a lot of colors that I use frequently. Coal black, umber. These are colors from P3 that if you don't have any P3s and you want to try them, these are the ones you get. Pig iron. This is a metallic. Let me put these so you can see them. Pig iron. Umber. Oh, it's not gonna stay. Coal black. There you go. It's this one. I picked this up, wash medium, so I can make my own washes. I have never used this by Reaper Master Series. We'll try that. Thank you, Darth Torlin. That's awesome. No more tickets? No, Deacon. They said they fixed it. You should be able to. Either that or send them a message. Totally agree with you. Those colors are boss. They are boss. Look at this one, gray coat gray. I love this gray because it has some blue tones in it. Super cool color. I don't know if it's a good color for Space Wolf, but if I was painting my Space Wolves, I would be using gray cocaine because it's a bluey gray. And I know that they're very picky about the colors in certain circles. Famar black. I'm out of Famar black, and so I had to get some more of that. I got 2 because I never know when I'm going to be back. All right. Those are my P3s that I got. You guys know that's probably one of my favorite lines of paint. Next is Scale 75, of course, is the other one. You need to learn how to use umber. Yes. Now, This also is a nice mixing medium, and that's really good for glazing with P3 paints, for any paints, but this is really super good for using with, you can mix the inks with this and make super glazes as well. Okay, so this gunmetal Game Air, these are thinner, they are lustrous. I got Game Air gunmetal, chainmail, and silver, and that's a triad right there. Shade, medium, and highlight. Those three right there are a great triad for metals, metallics. And of course, black surface primer. Angel Giraldez, who is one of the head studio painters for Infinity. You might have seen his work in any Infinity things. He uses the surface primer from Vallejo as his black. And I think that's really interesting. I started doing that myself a little bit. Super glue. They labeled it with their name, but this is this particular brand of the purple super glue is great. I find that it works great the first week, and then after that it starts not working as well. But I have a lot of these extra caps, so I'm really hoping that I can keep it alive for a little bit longer than I normally do. Does anybody here have any tips for keeping the look at this, the tip of my super glue? Doesn't matter what I do, it always look like that. It's like crust, and I try really hard. Like, this is me trying really hard not to get my super glue crusty. So if you guys have any tips for that, I would really, really, really appreciate it, because I'd like to keep this one alive a little longer. Okay, this is a big haul. I only got 2 more things left, and then I gotta paint. Gotta try it like that. Mine mostly sits unused on the shelf. If you get Space Wolves, you will become frenemies. Don't worry, I won't be getting any Space Wolves unless it's a commission. Down with Space Puppies. Refrigerate it. Will that help keep the tip from getting all crusty? That's a great idea. Okay, I'm going to take these out so you can see these. These are by Micro Art Studio. And I got these for my Kingdom Death display models that I want to paint. Look at this. This is perfect for Kingdom Death. And I just got these like beautiful little stone paths. There's some little spears on the ground. This is perfect to make for Kingdom Death. And here's another one. This one is a little different. They're 40-inch halodyne round, 40 millimeter, not inch. So these are the same, and then these two are slightly different, and I just love them. I'm gonna totally put Kingdom Death pinups or something on these and probably sell those. Oh, yeah, if you got a link, whisper Dark Torlin. As long as it's not a self-promoty type of link, we'll post it. Okay, and even if it is self-promoty, as long as you ask my permission, or whisper Dark Torlin, and he asked me for permission, or whatever. Okay, let's look at this. So, marble is not opaque, so that means opaque is solid, and what we want is sort of a transparent look. So I will start. I've got my base. I want to show you guys the models that are going to go on these. I did a little video you might have already seen on my Instagram and on my Facebook of this guy. Have you seen this guy yet? So you can see him. He is the White Knight Heavy from Kingdom Death. I magnetized him. Look at this. That. I'm not a big fan of magnetizing because I'm not that good at it. But he also has this super keen, crazy ball of death. Somebody called it the murder ball. I like that. Murder ball. So he is going on this one. Okay. And then the owner can swap out his hands. Okay. That one aside. this one is the regular white knight. He's going on this one. And then the bases, woo, careful. Bases pushed together. They look like they're one base. And so I'll hopefully be finishing this hopefully by the end of the month. And so I'll be posting pictures on my Instagram and my Facebook. If you haven't followed my Instagram or Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/ShoshiesMinis or Instagram.com/ShoshiesMinis. Alright, into the base. Base color, as you let's see. Let me look at my reference. Right. I think I'm gonna go with an ivory base to start. We'll base it with the ivory. In fact, color that I've got. Woo, I'm dropping everything. Micro Art Bases, they sent you a huge box. Oh, don't want to part with them. I have two colors, Thrall Flesh and Sickly Skin, that I may do a mixed base with. You don't want things to be completely uniform with marble. Marble is not uniform. It's like stone. I don't know if it's limestone. I guess it's limestone or something, but it's got minerals and all kinds of stuff in it. Bloody sputs. Okay. And already dead. It's so funny. I can't see your name on a dark background. I can only see it on my white background back there. Okay, I'm opening this for the first time. We'll see how it compares with the Menoth white base. It's way more yellow. Where's the Menoth white highlight? Which I'm already like low on. I should have gotten another one of those too. Okay, oh, look at, there's a difference. Look at how much cooler this one is. You guys tell? That's interesting. This is warm and this is cool, but they're both ivories. Sickly skin. I like that. I think that a cool will mix some different of them. Yeah, you can. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is definitely a blue hue in there. That paper bag is full of cat now. That paper bag. It's a cat trap. Stop. Right. Take a lot of that out. Right. This haul makes me want to go to Games Plus, but I don't need anything, but it's so satisfying to buy things. I know! Poughkeepsies, you're close to Games Plus, aren't you? They have a special, like, frequent shopper card or whatever. You don't even have to be a frequent shopper. I didn't want to stick my dirty brush in there. Yep. That actually... Okay. Okay, I'm going to put the warm over here and cool over there. Having different colors of ivory is going to make an interesting difference. You guys will see. Okay, I'm going to rinse my brush again. Put some water. Like I'm three punches away from finishing my card. You only get like $10 off each time you get. I can't remember what the deal is, but yeah. Ooh, that is really. That is not a color I'm gonna base with. I don't think. Might. What? Let's do the base on the bottom on the floor with this. Okay. Base. All about that base. Very green. It's got a lot of green in it. And yeah, lots of Chicagoans. Hey guys. Like I said, I was just in Games Plus this afternoon. We drove all the way up from Champaign. was a haul. Went to Mitsuya. Got all kinds of goodies from the Japanese grocery store. I'm just gonna pull. This is the midtone here. Like I said, it's not uniform, so you don't want everything the same color. This is a little bit of that new color. I'm trying to get it in all the little cracks here. Okay, that's cool. This whole little, ooh, I just noticed a giant hole. I want to show you guys something real quick. This might impress you. If you haven't seen me use Bondic, you guys all know that I am in love with Bondic. There's actually a Kickstarter going on right now for it. You can still get it in the store, but the Kickstarter has a special little gun so that you don't have, right, this one is like the applicator's on this side and then the curing part is on this side. So can you see this little hole? No. I'm going to fill it with the Bondic. It's liquid plastic, right? And then I'm going to cure it with the light. There's another little one down here. This is the same material that dentists use on teeth. In fact, I think it was a dentist. It cures a little bit yellow, but that's okay. We're going to paint over it. I'm going to check other little holes. There's a whole little line down here I want to fill as well. It takes about 4 seconds to cure. Okay, good. I like that actually. Okay, let me check this one. Some of the holes up here. Speaking of Bondic, I want to show you a repair I did with it. I freaking love it. You guys know I endorse stuff that I love. Nobody pays me to endorse their products. I will be having some sponsorship from Scale 75, but even they don't pay me. You know what? You'll never use green stuff again after you get some Bondic. Every commission painter should have some. I love it. Okay, all the little holes in that. Let me show you what else I did with it. So it does goof out the top a little bit, which I don't like. It seems like a big waste of product. I wish there was like a actual applicator. So this little guy, I had to basically, so this plastic is like a welder. I had to fix this little, and you know, it's not perfect. It's obviously kind of solid. But I had to fix the center because the magnets were so strong. This tiny fragile piece of resin just split almost like immediately. Oh, look at that's drying nice. Okay, yeah, you like the Bondic. Let me go back up. Googled North. Awesome. The place. Yeah, that's all we have is Citadel. I like Citadel, but it's just expensive. It's expensive, and I don't. Those little pots dry up on me, and so it's not, as a business, it's not really, doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to get it. All right. Yes, exactly. Jabberwock. The paint's dry too fast. For your next investment, your Citadels or nearly are dried out, you're looking for a paint P3. P3 has a slow drying time on purpose because it's formulated for wet blending and two brush blending. Just get it. It's awesome. It's very close to the old Citadel that Mike Maffei formulated back in the day, because Mike Maffei also formulated P3. So they're awesome. Leo's pretty cool too. Oh, it says I'm painting the Gorm. I'm not painting the Gorm. I thought I changed that. Alright, that's alright. I'm using that sickly color over here. I want this, did you guys see that? It just goes right over that bubble really well. I might go back and fill it some more. Can layer it pretty well. I feel like it's not dark enough. Give it some color. Let me add some, this is the Minna base. They're all fresh. Nope, ooh, that's yellowy. Also really old. Well, it's okay. Ooh, I like that color though. My goodness, that's pretty. That's pretty. Like that. Can't get P3 in Mexico. Oh. No bueno. Maybe if you have like an American friend, ship you some. Right there, it is not. There we go. I was gonna say, it's not accepting the paint. This isn't primed, but it's plaster, and so I don't feel like it needs priming because plaster is so absorbent. Might do another coat in a minute here. Fill up all the little cracks. That's a rock. I should have painted that gray. I like scale 75 quite a bit. Hopefully, I need to email the owner, but the owner of Scale 75 US has a coupon code for me coming, and I'll be able to offer it to my subscribers. I'm gonna do that for them, part of a thank you. All right, let's need some new colors a lot. Oh, that's Graco Gray. Let's use the Graco Gray. I always like it. I think that goes good with the Knights that I have over there too. Yeah, bad bot. In the north, that's great. Kind of beautiful. It's got blue undertones in it. Pretty gray. We'll be using that in our marble as well, I believe. Pretty. Slowly coming around to P3s. You're doing a lot more wet blending, and it's getting noticeably better. Awesome. I like wet blending. But you know, I'm a watercolorist. That's all we do is wet blend. Wet blend and wash. Wet blend and wash. The washes are different. Our washes would be considered your glazes. The web blending glaze. That's what it is. Rocks there. I think for the edges, I'm going to go ahead and put some gray on these. Got some blue painter's tape on the edges of my face to keep myself from blurping onto spots I don't want to paint, like the base. Just kind of going over it with a little water. Blend out. I don't want any rough edges on that. Wash everything. You like my nails? I'm gonna get them done again soon. They're getting a little long. And this is really too long. So, in case you didn't know it, if you happen to be Australian, I've got a special stream, or Asian, or from the other side of the world, like Mr. Genuine Vision and Mr. Stephen Hugh, I believe. I'm having a special stream Friday, August 4th, and it will be at like 4 a.m. my time, which is like 7 to 11, or if you are in Brisbane. So it's nice and convenient if you live in an oceanic time zone. Hey, Defoe. How are you? We got some of the new P3 colors that you missed. You missed it. We're demoing some of them. Actually, that gray go. Here it is. So, I don't have any of the colors we were talking about on the model just yet, but we'll get there. Yeah. Gotten any of the new P3 paints yet? Oh, rock sun. And that soaked in that. Okay. Okay. Painting marble bases. Aw, thank you so much for the cheer. You will never know. I appreciate it. This. Go. This color is the Menoth. Flipping things around. Menoth white base. It's a very dirty ivory. I would call it a dirty ivory. What's new about them? Hang on, I'll show you. So one of the first colors is this one. It's called Sickly Skin, and this is the Menoth White highlight. It's warm, and Sickly Skin is cool. So it's awesome because it's a cool ivory. They didn't have a cool ivory before. Another color they've got is this one is called Grave Digger Denim. This one is coal black. It's like a light coal black. That's the Grave Digger Denim, and that's the coal black. Then they also gave us this beautiful, it's Bogren Brown. It's like a beautiful burnt orange. That is your Ember Orange right there. And oh, this is my favorite. Oh, look at that beautiful color. This is called Deathless Metal. It's a brown metallic. There was another color. This one? This is Bog Moss. It's beautiful chartreuse. Which, where's that other color that I got? This is the P3 worm green. It's bright, and this one is desaturated and more dull. And the last one, I believe, is Meaty Ochre. How great is that pun? Yeah. Mediocre is another orange, but it's just got more yellow in it, and I would different heart fire. Where's my heart? Yeah. So this is Ember Orange, right? And this is this one. That's Cater Highlight Red. I would just say see it. And maybe Ember Orange is what I'm thinking of. Oh wait, is this it? This is it. Ah, this is Heart Fire, and you can see it is a little different than Heart Fire. Heart Fire is brighter. I mean, these are so slight. This is the Mediocre, and this is the Heart Fire. They're so close. They're really close. Here's the difference. What is the difference? Let's open it. I don't even see a difference. It's just so subtle. Why would you... I'm not gonna say anything. Peeking at the door. You know, the Bob Moss. That's funny. Wah, wah. Yeah, cheers are like, well, they are like a tip. They're like a micro transaction that you can use. I actually do get paid for them. You can either buy them directly from Twitch, or you can watch ads and get them for free. Okay, that's Heartfire, and this is Mediocre. Okay, so that's a difference. This is really bright, and that's not. So this would make a great highlight and base. Like I would say that Mediocre would be good mid-tone. And maybe what's this one? This is the Bog Brown. Let me see what it looks like. If it will open. Oh, I opened it. Bog Brown. Ooh. A little bit. So here we go. Oh yeah, that's a triad. Bog Brown, Mediocre, Heartfire. Boom. That's beautiful. Use those three together. Wonder if they are like legit thinking about triads. I'm gonna have to ask. Oh, look at that! I got it. Yeah, Heartfire is beautiful. If you use Heartfire and Bloodstone and Cygnus Yellow, you get a beautiful color that I use for leathers. And then, oh man, I just did it all over myself. Hey, Red Dragon Model Works, I wanted to thank you for the follow. Oh, there you go. There's a cheer. Thanks, Star Torlin. If you scroll down into my profile, on my profile page, there is a place if you do want a tip. I would graciously thank you very much. Thank you so much, Tay Sway is God. Cecil, even cheers are just amazing. Thank you. We're going to get ready to paint. Okay, and I'm missing colors now. Here we go. Menoth white base. We're just base coating. I need more paint. Base coating with the Menoth white base. that color right there. We will soon have personalized cheer motes for the channel. I have an illustrator designer that works for me, and she's designing some, really cute cheer motes. They're based on the chibi girl that I have for the alerts, and the cheers will be kind of like the Kappa cheer where they get more. Like that. That's the chibi girl right here. Razid? I think that's how I said it. Let me look. I'll look at when as soon as the bot tells me. Okay. Yeah, I just saw it falling. Grazed? I think that's it. Grazed. Thank you. Yep, grazed. Sorry, Grazer. Grazer 6. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm going to write your name down. Grazer 6 followers. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, so we do that whenever we have new followers, whenever we have donations, whenever we have anytime you kind of are helpful to the channel, you get your name written down, and also you're given points. If you, I have to figure out how to do that with the bot, but the chat has chat currency that we'll be using for different things. So look at that. So this is the order. It goes like this. Whoops. So the large one's this way. No, like that. So they're not quite even with this space because I couldn't put it directly in the middle, but that's okay. Visually it still goes largest to smallest. Alright, and now a little gray coquette gray on the edges. Here. Yeah. Hey! First time you caught me offline, you follow me on Facebook? That's awesome. Thank you so much for... I'm just so glad that you could make it. I know some people... where are you from, Grazer 6? A lot of people can't make my stream because I've got wonky times. And this is sometimes the only time some of the people are able to make it. You're from Montreal, more Canadians, yay! Got several Canadian watchers right now, so you're in good company. And Montreal is over on the East Coast, is that right? Did I get that right? I'm so bad. I'm not good with Canadian. I have American geography skills. One of these days I will make it out to Canada, though. I promise. I'd really love to visit. Closest I've gotten so far is we went through Toronto Airport on our way to Austria and Vienna this summer, and I got myself some ketchup chips for the first time. We don't have them here. Okay, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so the odds of me going to Montreal are really, really high, because I've always wanted to visit Vermont, and it's not that far. Burlington is where I want to go, and that's not that far from Burlington. All right, so we've got our base coats. Better. And now we're going to start the marbling. And this is a really, really important part of my marbling. Look at this brush. This is a brush. It's okay though, because we need it. Look at this line work. We want something that is long. We want really long bristles. We might even get a smaller one. We got the boss music, guys. Always stresses me out. You can call Montreal. I know, right? I know, Montreal people, they're their own thing. This is super dramatic for marbling. Look at this long bristle. This is perfect right here. This is a Robert Spin. It's a liner. That's what you need. You need a liner. This one is a liner also. So get a liner from your hobby store. Actually, you might find it at the art store. I don't think the hobby store is going to have a liner. Right, but before we do that, we need more colors. Our base. I'm going to take this is an old fat brush. And I'm just going to start. Do you see how thin that is? I'm going to start making my marbles with this. If you can tell, the veins all go, they don't really go in any particular direction at first. That actually doesn't do too half a bad a job by itself, does it? But right now, I'm just giving extra color spots. Oh, I want to show you something else that's super important. Let's get a little bit of wash. I think I'm going to use Agrax Shoshie. Let me show you this. This is the look I want to get. Okay? But actually, yeah. It's before. I'm going to actually copy this. Actually, I'm saying too many words too many times. You love that the music is not awful pop. No, but my music is not good. I would really rather have some hard rock. I got free music from Audio Blocks, and this is what we get. Okay, so this looks like. I wish I had a makeup brush. That would be even better. I just want to smudge on some colors. I don't want a lot of hard lines right at this point. I want it to look pretty soft. I actually like the warm against the cool. This is the warm color. Now we're doing layers. Like ogres. Agrax Earth Jade, Lord Duncan's favorite. Lord Duncan, Tasteway. Hobby Lobby has some master touch liners. Yep, perfect. A liner. Look, it's called. It's the only difference between this and any other brush is that the brushes are very long. These are also great for signing your work if you're the type. I sign every one of my pieces. When you commission a Shoshie's Mini, you get a one-of-a-kind piece, so I always sign it on the bottom. That way also people can't like say, well, I have a Shoshie's Mini, because they don't know my signature and yada yada. Okay. Or they could still forge it, but okay, and we're gonna do this over here. Just doesn't matter at this point where you're putting things. Don't want that gray over there though, so okay. Oh, I need the warm. You guys see how I'm kind of doing it in a sort of a directional, kind of, not in that area right there. You're enjoying the music? I had somebody on YouTube really complain about it, and I was like, well, welcome for the free content. You know? It's always funny. That's okay. Love you, YouTube. Because I'm going to end up putting this on YouTube later. And if I say this, somebody's going to watch it and go, I like the music. Put a little gray on this side. Yes. Yes. Okay. That blue gray, like that. You want it to look watercolory, so thin it out. That's too thick. Thin it out. There. Oh, did you see it? Did it by itself with the cracks in the Oh, that's perfect. I love that. Ooh, pop. Okay. Do that again over here. Love it. You're avoiding sharp, heavy lines. We want it to look mushy and watery. Okay? Mushy. Did I miss some? Yep, I missed some chat. Music you get, the volume is a bit low. The microphone volume. No, what it is I'm not close enough to my mic. Is that better? Hold on, let me fix this. There we go. Test. Is that better? Mike's always like, get it by your face. I don't like having the mic. I would really rather have a headset, but I don't know why. Maybe is a headset like not as good? Okay. See how I made a little blue vein with that, and it's mushy, and you can crisscross, right? That one's not mushy enough. Yeah. Some in here too, because it's marbled all the way through, not just on the sides. See, all those lines are too sharp. Go back and mush them. Is that better? Yeah, see, it needed to be by my face. Dave Scott says, I've mentioned it on Facebook the other day when you said you preferred rock. What did I prefer? Oh, rock music. Yes. I prefer hard rock and metal. Like I'm a gamer, and so the music that like people used to play WoW to, and like that kind of music, you know, those playlists I used to listen to. I was just like type into YouTube WoW playlist, and so that's what I'm used to, like new metal. Nothing super hard, but no. Okay, we forgot to do I'm gonna put these together so you can see them side by side, so you can see the process. No Taylor Swift. No offense to anybody who likes it, but I really do not like country music. No. In fact, if anybody remembers, Shadow Claimer had he had a day where he did song requests, and he had like some kind of American country version for. He almost started a couple wars between different countries. He played like the Canadian national anthem, and then he played like all kinds of stuff. It was funny. Yeah, he played something country for the U.S., and I kept switching it to something that was like I like funk. You know, that I like that better than anything other than country. I'm just not so fan. Right, we're just making mushy colors, and again, I'm gonna color some of it. important part with the with marbling is the layers. I just noticed something that I need to stop and do right now. We're going to do the aggressive earth shade on these pillars right now. You don't like country music either? Actually, that Apple Pen thing is pretty funny. I like that. I like meme type songs. Apple Pen. An apple. Yeah, that one's funny as heck. Right. I'm just getting quite a bit of Agrax, and I want to put it into that crevice. See what happens when I... That. Ooh, look at that. Okay, that needs to be darker though. Lots more. Better. See how it's dry there, so that's much better. That needs crevice. Electro swing is awesome to play. Electro swing. That sounds fun. I like swing music. You found singing badly while you paint helps. Yes. Yes. I just want to make this video because marble is so not difficult, and I think people make it seem way harder than it is. I actually learned to make marble by doing faux furniture, like faux finishes on furniture and walls. And again, with this, you don't want it uniform because marble is not uniform. It's okay if like one side has a dark spot on it or whatever. Might need to let this dry a little bit and work on the other side a little bit. Okay. And let's Agrax crevices. Give it some depth. If I had some Secret Weapon Strong Tone, I would be using it right now as well, but I might have to just mix up some paint. And man, I've got that new wash medium. Maybe I could play around with that. See how it's starting to look like marble because it's got the transparencies? Needs to dry. That is needing to dry. Where do we leave off here? Okay. Yep. More of this and that. Army Painter Strong Tone is nice. You know who actually told me that he uses Army Painter Strong Tone quite a bit? Ben Comets. I love it. So that means like even a really, really amazing painter sometimes uses a dark tone. Talent in the bottle. That's what they call Agrax Shoshie, right? Talent in the bottle. Don't let people snob art mediums and techniques to you. If it works, if it gets you the results that you are looking for, that's fine. Use it. It bugs me when people are like, Well, I don't like to use dry brushing because it's a beginner tool. Yes, it is a beginner tool, and it works great for exactly, what you need it for. And then when you get it more advanced, it works great too, because by then you've learned some brush control, and you can control where you dry brush a lot more. Aw, Darth Torlin tip. Thank you so much, Darth Torlin. I'm going to write your name down. Where's mine? Here we go. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. Darth Torlin. Thank you so much. We'll put tips. Here we go. See that? Really light. I don't know. Maybe we can put here. Really? Okay. It's on there. You know it's on there. Is that dry? That's not dry. We didn't do any of our loveliness over here. The warm. And I'm making... Here we go. Hey, Kirk Sarge! Kirk Sarge Cormac, welcome. We're doing marbling. I have another video up on my YouTube channel that you can watch if this is too long, because this is going to be 2 hours. The other one is much shorter. But I show how I did my marblings on the stairs of... I did a Horus for a Forge World Horus, one of those Primarchs. Pretty fun. Now when I have this, I go ahead and I continue it up, right? That whole corner. Go. Get some of the hard edge out of that. It looks like a mess, right? It does. We're not done. Because this needs to dry. Not dry. It's very tacky right now. A little bit of blue crevices here. Dries very glossy. The quick shade dries glossy. Oh, okay. Maybe you could put some matte medium. Put some matte medium in it, maybe. Alright. Speaking of dry brushing. Dry brush the heck out of this little rock right here. And I'm going to got this. It's PW large flat brush. No, is this this is P3 prior to press. Sorry. Got that. Dab that. Most that off. Again, I might do several layers of this, depending on what I'm doing. Ooh, too much. Dab it off. Yeah. Now, again, the trick to good dry brushing is make it look like it's not dry brush. Make it look just like it's textured rock. We might do a few layers. That blue again. Rock-like. Put some wash on it as well to get some of the dark tones. Okay. Got dry? Reach, sister. Haha. Joining late. Let's see. Electro swing. Is Quick Shade the strongest tone you're on about? I've only used it on zombies. I think strong tone is I don't know if it's the darkest, but I think it is. I think there's medium and soft tone. So I don't know what the quick shade is. I've not used that. Okay. It's tacky. We could go ahead and paint in this a little bit. So I'm getting my soft. Over here. I can reach. Arms are too short to reach my brushes, guys. Hang on. Okay. This is a Citadel. And it's one of these angle brushes. So we're going to take... Now the other nice thing about this is you can use it flat. Or you can use the edge of it to make a vein. That. Need to wipe off some of the color off the brush. Some of this color you want to shine through, so thin it out. And see, it's almost like I'm putting eyeshadow on it. So that's the way I would describe it. You guys wouldn't know about that. There we go. Buffing this thin color over the top. I want that layer. Back and look at our color right here. It's getting there, isn't it? It's getting close. What I need a white, pure white. Linen white. Hey, Viking with brushes. Whoa, you were up late, sir. It's actually panel varnish. What's panel varnish? Oh, you mean the strong tone? That's cool. I had no idea. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yes, this linen white is nice and opaque. It's not as thin. Okay, what we want. I want to get... See, I have my marbly tones in there already. Yeah. Where did my example go? Here we go. All this dark I love. More like early. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's early. Woke up at 3 a.m. and can't get back to sleep. Insomnia sucks. Let me put one of these guys on here and see how it is looking. Oh yeah. It's gonna be badass. Look at that, guys. Even just that looks good. I need some coal. No, you know what? I want to use that new color. Maybe this is coal black. Yeah, let's use a smidgen of coal black with our liner. Okay. I'm gonna make just a little bit down the ends. Oh, thank you so much for the cheer. Okay. Make this very thin and wiggly. Okay. Did you see how I pushed down with the brush to make that end? Ah, thanks so much. Good morning from Malaysia. By the way, speaking of Malaysia, you might be interested in our oceanic stream that we're going to be having on August 5th? 4th. August 4th, Friday. It'll be at probably nighttime for you. Now, I want to use, I think I want to use this, the Reichland Flesh Shade for my more rusty color. Let's see if this does anything. Yep. Well, no, it's not dark enough for me. Try Reichland. Let's do go back to the Agrax. Yeah, that's just fine. Got a little bit much. Pull it in. Good. Needs a little bit of tone. A little bit of nut brown. Brown is kind of neutral. I don't want to overpower the base or the, draw too much attention to the base. I just want it thin. You were wondering how the colors would meld and blend. So you're just creating like translucent layers, right? There we go. The veining. If it splits, that's perfect. That's okay. Look at that. See it split again at the end? That is okay. There. Let's go back to that blue color I had, that full black. I think I did use full black. Oops. Gotta go, Dave. Davska. It's 2:30 a.m. Oh, but thank you so much for coming. It was really great having you in the chat. I hope that you get a chance to watch the VOD so that you get to see how this turns out. Okay, anywhere I've got a deep crevice, I'm going to add that coal black here. Give us some depth. I don't have the depth that I want. Like that. That blue is nice. I like that. Look marbly? It's hard for me to tell. It's dark in here. Might need to do one more slight layer. I need to let that dry. Do over here. Do a little dry brushing on top here. It looks marbly good. Is it dry? Places I want it to be really bright. See how we layered over that, but we leave it showing through, right? That's not it. So make sure your paint dries. We're about to have a happy accident over here. Happy accident. It's okay, because look at that, what it did. The stone does that. I like it actually more now. Very happy accident. Now it's really looking like marble. So I guess I did want like a little bit of that blue smeared around. Now it feels like marble. Now I like the yellow undertone in that, so I'm not going to make that as bright as this. Wait, I need to go back over here though. Dry brushing again. Try to hide your strokes on this. I want it to look layered but not streaky. There, that's okay. Now I just want to show you. You can see my vision is coming alive. That it's gonna look so badass. Ah! Did it too much. You see? Now, I want to show you guys something. I don't know how this is gonna work. I have not done gold veining yet. But I want to try it. Ooh. Try the new color. Let's try the new color. Right here is Deathless Metal. I really want this marble to seem like it used to be expensive marble. Everyone. Oh my god, guys, I want my nail polish this color. Oh. I'm going to find a nail polish that is this color. I'm going to take this. Look at this. Ah! Look at that. That's so beautiful. That is the most beautiful metallic brown. I might just mask my nails and airbrush them. I might just do that. Okay. Being silly. Yeah, I know, right? I need it. I need it for my life. It's called Deathless Metal by P3. I'm gonna put some on my palette now. It's what I like about it is that because it's a P3, it's thinner, darker than the tinny tin. Beautiful. Oh my god. Let's do this. Do it in these cracks over here. Happy. Well, yeah, it is. Nail polish, actually, it's about the same. Nail polish is about, it could be $5 or $6 depending on where you get it. It depends. P3 is 5 something a bottle, and 4 something. I think it's 4 something a bottle. Oh no! Oh, thank goodness that wasn't full. I almost tipped something over. Okay. So when I like my work, I get very happy. I think it looks, so far it looks more like marble on the pillars than it does on the base, so I might go back and layer over that a little bit. You find metal from P3 sometimes tends work against GW washes. Tell me what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by work against it. You like this channel because it inspires you to paint and model, etc. Building some of my brother's Space Wolves now. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, one of my favorite things to do is to inspire people and choke on my own spit. Oh my god. And be funny. Okay. You can tell I don't take myself super seriously. I like that. So cool. Okay. I do think we need to go back here. We need the right brush. One. Wash doesn't always want to set. Yeah, I can see that. So I have a lot of lines here, and it's almost too many because, like, if you look, I don't have that much veins on that, and that looks more marbled than this does to me. I'm just going in, and I'm just like basically blotting over some of that. Especially on the edges. Almost like you're highlighting the rocks a little bit. Before I get too much. Just a process of layer and vein and layer and vein, and then you get this depth. See, that does look marbly to me though. Might just stop because I do want to do the gold. Glorious gold. I'm gonna do the orange. Is better. Bronze? No, that's. Try this. I call it glorious gold. It's a yellow gold. Really thin. Barely. little pieces. And if you were actually doing this on a wall or something, you would use a feather to kind of think about how you're pushing, lifting up, push it down, like that. Hopefully, I'm gonna do that now. Don't need much. A little bit. What are you guys talking about? Someone say wolves. Love this work. Hope you repost it later so you can watch from the beginning. Absolutely, I will. It's available. It'll be available as a VOD and a video on demand on my Twitch for about 14 days, I believe, and then it'll also be available on YouTube later too. Aww. Gosh, I can't read that. Let's see. Tasham, I think that's what it says. Tasham or Troll Fall just started following. Tasham or Troll Fail. Okay, Tasham or Troll. We're gonna write your name down. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope that you're enjoying this so far. Okay. 10. Yes. Followers. Tasham. Or, oh, it's underscores. Underscores. Troll. Fail. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. And I need a strawberry Hello Kitty marshmallow. So good. I'm loving this gold. I feel like I'm one of those like pole painters. Have you guys seen those ladies who do that like craft painting? That's kind of what this is like. We're doing marbling, like, you know. But you know what? You guys can use marble so much in base work on like Forge World models and, you know, just any kind of bases. They look awesome. So do a little bit more in the front. Okay. That looks fine. Good to me. I still think we need some dark recesses in there, so I'm going to get out my blackest of all purples. Nightshade purple. Oh, here we go with the mic. Where's the show? Hey! I'm the show. Shoshie. How are you, Kasham? Where are you from? Tell me where you're from. Duck Puppy! Thank you so much for following. Oh, hey! Cool, it's awesome to see you here. Welcome. Thank you so much for following. The rest of my love. I hope that they are doing better soon. And Duck Puppy! I'm writing your name down, Duck Puppy. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, we met at Acon like 3 times. It's awesome. So as you can see, the space really did need this dark nightshade purple as a contrast. It was too much light. So my models at World Expo, congrats on my placement and work. Oh, awesome. I didn't know you were there. Yeah, I got a bronze at World Expo. I was pretty stoked. I did not expect it at all. I don't usually like competitions. I don't have fun. That one was a fun one. Now that I'm getting this this nightshade in there, is looking much better. I want a duck puppy. Your dog is old news. That's funny. I think that's a really cool name. Does it look like marble now? I think it looks way more like marble now. Needed that. Needed that whatchamacallit. I can't think. Needed the nightshade purple. It's stone, and it's not stone whatsoever. It is, what is it? It's bees putty, which didn't completely 100% harden under the light. It's mostly cured. Bees putty, and it is this Leo Earth. Alright, love it. Now a finishing touch, as if you will, on this. I think I'm gonna try this new color. I don't know if I want to add another color. Yeah, I'll add a Trader Green. It's neutral. You want a neutral olive. Little bit. Give it a little bit of a, you know how moss and crap grows on marble sometimes? That's what we're doing here. I might actually want that green. No, not that green. Warm green. Nope, that's not the right color green after all. I'm gonna try the new green. I'm gonna try it. Duck Puppy came up with that because of me making fun of how random screen names are. You blurted it out and it stuck. Oh, that's cool. I like that. May you post a whip link. What is it of, Zeb? Is it of something you're working on right now? And yes, go ahead and whisper it to Dark Torlin. He'll put it up for us. Yeah, that's a pretty green right there. Mix that in with that nightshade purple, and that looks like moss. A little bit. We need more on our palette. Here we go. So there's some texture already on the stone. I'm just brushing the green over it so it looks like it's actual like lichen and crap growing on it. It adds realism a little bit, I hope, anyway. Tell me. Just want it to not seem like paint as much. It's getting there. Yeah, it needed that green. Yay! Good. I really am happy. Let's put the night on it and see what it looks like. Ooh, guys, I'm so excited! Look! Bam. Some grass tufts, and that is going to be a fully awesome base. Need some green back here. Green really sets it off, doesn't it? And I know that there's probably like a certain direction that moss grows. Like if you are an outdoorsy expert, you know that there's like moss doesn't grow on every side of everything, right? Bees putty, what firmness do I like? I just got I don't remember what firmness. I think it was it must not have been the completely firm because it didn't cure that way. Let me see what you got. I'm gonna look at your link. Browser. Wait. Everybody looking? Instagram whip. Oh, okay, cool. Put some shadowed gold down. There you go. Yep. That bronze looks real good against that green too, doesn't it? Nice. And Zeb, if you wanted to make that more of a gold or a bronze gold, you're going to highlight it a little bit with some brassy brass, or there's a bronze color also that I use. This one, bright bronze. Both of those, not a lot, just a tiny spots, and it will look really good. Right, that's almost done. I feel like little spots of more moss. And I really like the idea that this is very gritty. I might even put down, you really want to put down some, what do you call it? Powder. I'm blanking. Weathering powders. Aw. Got another follower. That's awesome. Yeah, it depends on where you live. Moss grows on the north side of the trees. Okay, right. But, yeah, I don't know which side grows on here. I think it's north here, too. All I know is that it doesn't tend to grow on every single side that I know of. And on the edges of this, I'm just having a little bit more moss and stuff. I like it. It's really cool. Perfect. Really, I feel like the grittiness of everything makes the figure look even more epic and shiny. Actually, that's the one that this guy's gonna go on. Yeah, he's gonna go over here. That way you can see his cloak and everything. Can you guys see all the freehand, crazy freehand I did? He's gonna go in there with his epic ball of doom. There you go. Yeah, that's really good. Maybe right there. Happy with that. Do 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 do. Oh, I missed some chat. Let me go back. Yeah, weathering powders. The basement modeler 1. The basement modeler 1 in the house. The basement modeler 1. Thank you so much for following. We are basing. Do that. Okay. We're going to set that aside. We're going to pick the cat hair off of that. I'm going to go over here. It's very different now. Aw, thank you for the cheer, Dartoylin. That's awesome. I think I got a little bit too carried away with the green. Maybe a little bit. There, that's better. Pull it back. Back. Okay, put that one over there. Now we're going to try to make them the same. Difficult because the process is a little bit different. Let's see. So this is the direction they're going to go. And what's veining, I think we're next in line to do. Be a little bit more subtle this time, I think. A little bit more subtle. See, I learn as I go. Bye, Zeb. Thanks so much for coming and watching the show. It's great to have you guys. Moss grows thickest and darkest where water would gather and get lighter and thinner the farther away it gets from the water source. That's brilliant. That's why there's so much moss in the little cracks. Put more down there then. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Okay, so we had a lot of dark stuff going on over here. Can we? Yeah, because I started shading some of the inside of that coal black. There's nothing. Here we go. Balatzar, welcome. So much for watching the show. I'm gonna put that down there. Got the boss music on again, guys. Boss music is epic music. Can't leave well enough alone, can I? Hey, thank you so much. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty happy. Oh, I forgot something important to show you. This is important. Take a brush and a little wash. Very lightly. I don't know if it's going to be scale or not. See how I tap? I don't know if it's coming off. I want those little dots. There we go. There we go. You guys see that? Dots. It's important. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I don't know if that's going to dry the right way or not, but we'll try it. If it, we can get over here. See, I don't want to put it on now. I want to put it on last because it will. I want so much texturing to do first. I know, right? Look, the dots. So that's a watercolor technique that I learned. Spatter. You got to be careful not to have anything important underneath. But let's see if you can see the top of this pillar. Is it spattering? There we go. Just a little bit, right? Whew, too much. Okay. I forgot because if you look at stone, it's usually got little flecks of stuff, and it just your eye blends it and doesn't notice it, but it's important. All right, that's right. We had some brown veins. Did we get all those? Oh, that's right. We were going to be subtle. A little bit. There. I think the dark in here, didn't I? That dark metal? Yeah. Fortunately, the wet palette wants to pull all of the dark metal into a gloop pile. Leave me a bunch of metal pigment, which is not cute. Not cute, palette. Okay, where's my metal again? Of this color. This is my new favorite color. Can't get enough of this. Thank you so much, Scale Model Kit Review. I appreciate that. I'm hopefully teaching you guys to do this for yourself. Did we have some on the bottom too? A little bit, not too much. A little gold on top of that, if I remember right. Yeah. Did you see how I made, you know, you're thin and then you pull back and you make a teeny thin? Yeah. Okay. And so we needed the green, or no, we needed the dark purple, right? Yeah, that was it. I felt like that the darkness, that dark color is what really makes these feel more real, is because contrast gives them so much depth. Oh my god, those dots look so cool. Okay, you already said that. The green looks killer. Awesome. Yeah, I felt like the green added the realism. Now, in order to make these stone flagstones or whatever, I took you can take, what should you do? Fimo. You can take Fimo and bake it in a sheet and then crack it apart like this. And it flints up really nice, just like as if you were to break stone. All this here is shadowed. That needs some nice darkness. We're going to do a little wash over that white to blend it all in, because it's a nice dark stone. Just washing it with plain old nightshade purple. And it doesn't look like plaster anymore, it looks like rocks. We're going to put that green on that rock, so you're going to love it. I'm just being a little bit washy, a little bit sloppy. It's okay. You hide your brush strokes by blending it. It'll be okay. Okay. Contrast does give an aged effect. It does. All right. Now we need our little mossy green. I think I need a different brush to apply it, because I don't want to paint it on. I want to almost dry brush it on. So I'm going to get my base coating brush from Citadel. It doesn't matter as long as it's like basically a flat looking brush. And remember, he said wherever it pools, wherever water pools, so for sure over here. Oh, here we go. And again, this is the new color that I got from P3, the bog moss. So it has moss in the title. We know that they were thinking about moss. And I think it's perfect color for moss. I will probably use the heck out of the screen. If I had a little sponge applicator right now, that's what I would be using. This is okay. This works. That was too much, but I can take that down a little bit. Okay? Go back. And there were some areas where I felt like we need to brighten up the stone a little bit, especially by edges. Learn some paint tips and fun moss facts from the stream. Good. Oh, Electric Eve, thank you so much for the host. I don't know if you're awake or not, or if that's just an auto host, but I'm really happy to be hosted by her. She's such a great painter and a cool chick too. Definitely give Eve a follow if you haven't already. I follow her myself. Hopefully gonna get to meet her at Adepticon. The plan. Okay. When I'm not done with this base because I'm going to be absolutely putting some like real moss flock down here. Make it look even more mossy and realistic. Pretty close. What's missing? Something's missing. I think we need a little bit more white. This one. I'll pull it down a little bit. Getting better. Back and vein some of that. Oh, you know what was missing? Look at that blue. Remember we made that happy accident? That was it. Alright. Much better. Hey, Peak Like League. Welcome and thank you. I'm just texturing the stone. Let's put the models on them and see what you guys think. That guy goes over here. That goes over here. And they're twins, so their bases are going to be up together. I think I'm happier with this one. This one is it's reading too green for me. Hold on, let me flip it and see if it makes a difference. Yeah, it's too much green. Didn't I put actual white in here at some point? Enough white highlight that I'm missing? That is shaking. Pulse pounding. Jimmy the Brush, aw, thank you so much for the follow. Or for the, not for the follow, for the host. Yeah. Much, much better. It's not so... not so green. Okay, let me go get the real white. We still have not added any real white at all to it. Here he is. Got a little gamer white. What happens? We do a little tiny. Ooh, that needs shaking. Some of the marble has like a little glow to it. Oh, you know what? Something. Buy something. I'm looking for my metal medium. White Alchemy by P3. It is a white metallic. My friend Mini Painter Inc. used white metallic as an undercoat to one of her pieces and said that she used it before on marble or on stone. It's shaking. Yeah, this is an experiment. I have no idea if this is going to do anything, what it's going to do. It's going to be not right. Let me look for the metallic medium. This is always like okay. Metal medium. All it is the mica. It isn't any pigment. It's just the mica. So I'm going to put some on my palette. It's a pearlescent color, like this. And I'm going to just try and see. Ooh. That's crazy, right there. Yes. Right? That's amazing. All right, Mini Painter Inc., thank you so much. That was totally her guidance and tutelage that led me to that discovery. What do you think? Can you guys see that? This is a little shimmer. I don't hate it. I'm not sure if I love it. Hold on. I feel like it needs blending in more. It doesn't feel like it's part of it yet. It feels like it's on top. There we go. Yeah, I just need it blending in. Pretty happy with that one. Again up here. Just doing it in little spots. Not everywhere. When I teach in the grade school, I say when we put glue on paper, it's dot dot dot, not a lot. Dot dot dot, not a lot. That's how you keep kindergartners from going blurp. Actually, it's not how you keep kindergartners from going blurp. You can't stop kindergartners from going blurp. I'm glad you like that. Oh, so lush. It is lush now. Okay, I'm very, very pleased. I think that might be it for the bases. What else could I do? Let me go grab some grass tufts. I think we need grass tufts. Let me go grab some. Here's what I've got. I don't have grass tufts on hand. Do I? I feel like we need some. But I do have this stuff. Have you guys seen this stuff? This is flock. But I feel like it's a special kind of flock that really, really looks like moss. Can you see it? It looks like somebody shredded up some green sponge. I don't know what they did. But I love this stuff. Let me find my PVA glue. Where? Try super glue. No, let's not try super glue. End up getting a brush ruined. I'm gonna run upstairs, grab PVA, and I'm gonna grab some glue. So hold on tight. My back screen up. I'll be right back. We're back. That didn't take long. All right, you with me? Here's my grass. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is all-purpose gel adhesive by Martha Stewart. I have no idea, but it's clear. And so I might use it. I think I'm gonna use it. Okay. What'd I miss? As long as they don't drink the glue, it's a win. Quality flock? I have no idea where I got this. It has been a long time since I've had it. I think it was from one of those train companies, maybe. All right, let's try the good place for grass. I like this glue. This is clear. Got tweezers because I'm always picking cat hair. Where are they? Gosh, it's on my desk. Shoshie, clean your shit. Okay. You can still say it. even if you don't see it. Alright, let's pick out this one. Looks like a little caterpillar. Woo. Tuck that down there. Oh yeah! Love it! Ah! I'm excited. Okay. So much realism right here, guys. Let's try this one. This one's stuck together. Nope, that's too big. Got a small one here. I didn't want to go in there as much. Here we go. Perfect. Oh. Love it, love it. Yes. It is satisfying, isn't it? Aw, thank you, Poughkeepsies, for the cheer. Yay. You guys get to see it first. You gotta get to see before my client even. He would be waking out right now. See how I put those little tiny half pieces? There's like half pieces on the sides. Pull the cat hair out of it. I'll save that one. I think I want... I don't know. Do I want one more somewhere here. This. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah. I was excited to be able to do them though. He's like, I want them to be completely blingin'. It's like no pressure. No pressure. Oh, there's glue blurping out, so I want to cover that now because I don't want to have to mess with it later. And that whole side needs to be covered as well, I believe. Maybe? Yeah, let's do it. What I will do, X-Acto here, give it a little haircut, give it a little OCD. I mean, I'm not a little bit, I'm a lot, but there we go. Wait, no, don't come off. That works for me. I feel like we need a little piece right here. Maybe right here. Now let's look. This is one for the big one. Super stoked. Looking for the other weapon. It is a little less distracting than the giant murder ball, as someone on my Facebook page said. I loved it. Yeah, kick ass. Oh yeah. Maybe like that. This cape is... That's super dynamic. I like it how his the foot. I mean, it creates this axis right here, and then the pillar goes this way. So everything points straight at the head. Yes, yes. It does add it adds a ruins look. Let's do it on the rocks over here. Absolutely gonna be one right there. Very cool. Where'd that little piece that we were saving go? Did I lose it? I have to cut it again. Cut another piece. On my X-Acto. Turned it upside down so the fluff goes up, and then I press it into the base. I need some on that end too. Maybe? Yeah, that works. What did I use for the rocks? This is, so the rocks and the pillars were Hearst blocks that I cast while I went to a workshop at Gen Con. And if you are going to Gen Con, take the Hearst blocks class. It's like not that much money. You get all these little terrain blocks as something to take home. And I mean, it's awesome. And it's so much fun to take that class. So you learn how to cast in molds. The guy who teaches it is a freaking expert. And his classes usually aren't sold out because the people don't know what they are. So I recommend it. And then these slate pieces, I used bees putty. I made as close as I could some squares. And then I heated it under some lamps because it's only supposed to go up to like 120 degrees, and my toaster oven's in the garage, and I don't want to get it out. So it didn't cure all the way. That's okay. That's okay. And I broke it into like shards after the fact. I like that. Like it right there. Yes. Does that answer your question, Mastermind? By the way, welcome to the channel, and I love answering questions, so feel free to pick my brain. Let me get this guy out. So rad. There we go. My daughter uses that word. I stole it from her. 18. She's 18 to yesterday. She just turned 18 yesterday. Can't believe I'm mother of an adult. A young adult. Right, we need some over here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Like this.
Ignition. Liftoff.
Hit it. Nice. I'm really, really happy with this, guys. Gotta have something back there. Nope. Too big. This one's good. Yeah. Ah. All right. Look at this, guys. Does look good. Let me see what it looks like with another mini on it. Yeah. Good. Awesome. Here. I'm gonna go fight the gorm. This is another commission that I'm working on right now. This is by Hero Forge. I was really impressed with the quality. Look at his face. He's a little alchemist. And I made this little goop string with Uhu glue, which is not available in the United States, and some paint. Just stretched it. I was really happy with how the boots came out on that one. Let's see. Wait. Thank you. I do terrain for a few local shops in my area, and I'm always looking for new ways to make bases and terrain. And I need good replacement for slate. Yeah, no kidding. So take the Fimo or the Sculpey, and you can get gray Sculpey. I think you can buy it gray. Make sheets that make them the thickness that you want them, and then bake it till it's hard, and then crack it with a hammer, and it will flint just like slate. That's what I was going for. And so I think that it would work pretty well. I feel like I need more green. Maybe not. I don't want to go crazy with the green. Alright, if anybody have any suggestions, any ideas, if I need anything else, I feel like maybe there should be... Oh! Let's try a little bit of this. I don't know if it's going to be any use or not. Yeah, actually, let's go with that. Okay, so this is how this stuff works. Put the glue down. Yeah, oh, I didn't spatter it. Thank you for reminding me. I'll do that in a minute. Let me show you this real quick. So you have to press this down so that it's not all bunchy, and that will look... You need to make sure that it's... Try to get it as flat as you can. And that will look like good moss. I might not have used the best glue for this. Let's try another blob of glue. There. Tap it. That looks good. And then once you paint that a little bit, it'll look even better. Yeah, this flock, it's crazy good. It's just very fine. I use it on all kinds of, it looks really good. Okay, so this one we're gonna spatter with my brush that I was using to spatter with. Was it this one? Agrax. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna give you a point. That cash, we give points out on this channel for helpful advice. There we go. Probably getting it everywhere. Darth Torlin, can you try this? I don't know if it will let you, but if you type like the command give gold star, cash or no troll fail. I don't know if you can do it. If not, I'll write it down and we'll give it to him later. I'll write it down anyway. Okay. Piles. Stop it. Alright, I'm gonna write it in pencil so I don't forget. Point. Turn. Wait. Gotta spell it right. RN underscore or roll or fail. Alright, I will remember to give you some points. And meanwhile, we'll put some more moss flock in the base. Isn't it cool how it's like one of those bases that's like keeps getting more and more nice looking the more we add to it. Woohoo! Just a little bit. I love it. I'm gonna put some up on this rock too. Moon, Shoshie, I got a new lamp, hot light, and my P3 paint arrived, and I've been testing some of them while watching your stream there. Awesome! Thank you for suggesting them, and I can't wait to go for a mini paint marathon this weekend. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that for you. That's great. That is too much flock. Want the little pieces. There we go. We're getting some into our grass and I don't want that. Press, press, press. I love it. Oh my god. I'm happy. One of those good basing days. See how I went up on the thing here. More over here. Very, very happy. Looks good. Gotta go and tuck your various animals into bed. It has been an awesome stream and the bases are amazing. Thanks. Good night, Poughkeepsies. Thank you so much. And Tasteway is leaving too. All right. We're almost done with the stream, guys. It is 9:40. We'll be ending at 10 o'clock my time. So, but I'm really jazzed. Pretty happy. So, one of the things, so this is drying. One of the things you always want to do when you are basing is paint your stuff. Even if it is already colored, paint it anyway. Because you want it to blend with the rest of your base. because it's like having something photographic next to something cartoon. You want, like, even your, see, I'm going to paint the little grass with a little bit of this Minoth. You don't have to put a lot on it, but just enough so that it's not, it is colored. Do it on camera, right over here. Glad I use that other ink. I don't recommend using a lot of super glue unless you have the patience, like I do not, to let it dry before you start painting on it, because this is why I did not use my super glue, is because I don't have patience, and I'll go back in and I'll start painting on it before the glue is dry. And I'll start messing with it. Alright, and that green, where's the Bob green? Bob Moss green. Here it is. Wait, this is warm green. I don't want that. Oh, here, it's right in front of me. It's down. Bob Moss green. My new favorite friend in greens. Just kind of tap it on top of the existing moss, almost like you're highlighting it, and see how that just blends it in to the rest of the base. It doesn't look out of place like flock. See what I'm saying? Putting a little bit that's on spots that's not on the flock. It also kind of helps hold it together a little bit. There we go. We're happy. It looks like a little, even that. So that's what I really like about these two bases. Okay, I'm going to do a reveal here, and I'm going to show you what these amazing bases look like. Hold on. I hope that you like them. Got these at World Expo. They had a couple people selling bases, and this, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be perfect for my client because they can push them together. Yep, we got the boss music. It's epic, so you got to see the epic reveal. Hopefully I won't tear off any varnish. I would just, oh my gosh, I would hate that. It's supposed to be painter's tape. It's not supposed to stick. This is so perfect for this music. See, I need to go back and just take a little bit of something. Clean that edge up a little bit. Hopefully it did not. This is, I know, it's intense untaping. This music is the worst music to paint to also. That. Okay, now this one. I know, this music stresses me out whenever I try to paint with it because it's boss music. But it's kind of become sort of like a funny thing on my stream. It's like, when's the boss music gonna hit Shoshie? Glad I've got some nice fingernails to help me pick the tape off. Oh, love! Look at that, how they fit together like that. Ooh, I kind of like that pose. I don't know which I like better. Looks like they're about to fight. Yeah, maybe I should put them like that. What do you think? Now that you can see it. Yes. Now let me switch them. So intense, huh? You're gonna have to hold him there. He doesn't want to stay. Pretty cool. Yay! Okay, I'm thinking that that these are gonna be a hit. You guys get to see it first. I will attach these, and then hopefully get them all done for my client. Yeah. Oh, you like the sword guy on the left too. I do as well. I think that it looks like that way they could be fighting. The only trouble is that cape doesn't want to fit on there as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sword guy looks better on this side. That guy doesn't fit as well on this side. This guy fits perfect because his cape can go over the small pillar. Yay! Your left, not mine. Wait. Yeah. This guy this, and this guy this. Let me see if I can tip it so you can. Better. Well, I think it is a good time to sign off and tell you guys thank you so much for coming to the show. I had a great time. I hope you did. Sometimes it's nice to see something other than minis painted. And this way, hopefully, you learn some tricks and techniques that maybe you didn't have in your belt before. And as you can see, it's pretty easy. And just a little practice, and you could have some pretty kick-ass bases. Thank you so much, guys. Mini props and Jabberwock. I'm gonna look for someone and see if there's anybody here to host for me. Doot doot doot. Let's see. Who am I following? Who is on? Oh my gosh, a lot of people. Oh, he's gaming. Darn. Let's see. I think we're gonna host this one right here, Pinhead Painting. He's a really good painter and I like him so much. And he'll be super happy to see you guys. Alright, I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna put these right here.